Hello, besties, welcome back. Today, we are learning something very amazing. We are learning one of the most popular Nigerian snacks, and that is puff puff. Puff puff is found in many occasions, like there are some occasions that when you go and you don't see puff puff, you begin to wonder where is the puff puff. So today I will teach you how to make this snacks, and I will also teach you how to mold out your puff. Most at times we see people using their hands to mold their puff puff. You must not use your hands to mold your puff puff. Do you understand? And this particular recipe does not soak oil, so I will show you the secret on getting a perfect puff puff. After watching this puff puff video, you will never make mistake in making puff puff. That's one thing about my videos. You can go and check other of my videos on this channel. You notice that I tell you the secret on making different kinds of snacks. So please make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe, and follow for more amazing videos. This week you'll be learning a lot of things on this particular channel. So let's get right into the video. First of all, get a clean bowl and add in 4 cups of flour. Make sure you sift your flour in case of any foreign particles. And the reason why we are sifting our flour is that we want our flour to be very airy, to be very light and all that. So after sifting in the flour, it's time for us to add in our sugar. I just added in half cup of sugar. If you don't like sugar, you can use 1/3 cup. Then add in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/8 teaspoon of salt or a pinch of salt. And now it's time for us to add in our yeast, 3 teaspoons of yeast. This is an instant yeast. If you're using the normal yeast, you can use warm water to proof your yeast. So but this is an instant yeast, so I just added in everything into my flour. So make sure you mix properly, and then make a well at the middle of your flour mixture. Make sure you like this video, share this video with your friends, subscribe and follow for more amazing videos. And if you have any questions, I would like you to drop your questions at the comment section. I'll be there to reply to your questions. And also, if you have any video requests, you can also drop it. After making a well in your flour mixture, add in 2 cups of water at once. Yes, if you've been watching my videos on this channel, I will tell you should add your water bit by bit. But for puff puff, you don't need that. Just add in your 2 cups of water at once. So when you add in your 2 cups of water at once, actually at this particular point you can use your hands. Do you understand? But I decided to use my silicone spatula to just mix up everything at once first before using my hands. So just use your silicone spatula to just mix. So just keep on mixing until you don't see any form of flour. Then you can now use your hands. So let's see what we got. Okay, so now I'm done using the silicone spatula. Now I want you to pay attention to the way I will use my hands in mixing this particular puff puff. Can you see? I'm slapping the dough against my bowl. Can you see? Like I'm trying to, I don't know how to explain this, but can you see how I'm slapping the dough against the surface of the bowl? So you need to keep on doing this until you get a smooth consistency. Remember, if you watched how to make buns, my buns video, you can leave it at this particular point. Like it mustn't be smooth, but for puff puff it must be smooth. You keep on slapping it towards the edge of the bowl until you get a very smooth consistency. Can you see? It's almost getting smooth, so you just need to be patient. It doesn't take much time, so you just need to be patient and just keep on slapping it against the wall of the bowl. And after you get a smooth consistency, you will need to cover it for at least 45 to 1 hour. Do you understand? Cover it for 45 to 1 hour until it doubles in size. And can you see? It has doubled in size. And once it doubles in size, we will need to puff out all the airs that it has formed already. Can you see how it is very stretchy? it is very sticky. So this is how your puff puff consistency is meant to be. If it's not like this, you have made a mistake. So please make sure you get it right from the kneading. Now I will show you the first step in which you can use to cut out your puff. So now let me describe what I'm describing here. First of all, pack the puff dough into your hands, press out the amount you want, and use your thumb to cut it out into the oil. Now let me take it in a slow motion so that you understand what I'm trying to say. Just pack the amount you want, press it out, and use your thumb. Can you see? Just use your thumb as a knife to cut it out. Now let's practicalize it. I've packed the puff puff. Do you understand? Can you see? Press out the amount you want and use your thumb to cut it out. Can you see? Pack it, then press out the amount you want. If you want big, if you want small, then use your thumb to cut it out. It is very simple. Press and cut out. Just press and use your thumb to cut it out. It's that simple. So you just have to just practice. And also there is another method people use whereby they bring out the puff from beneath their hands. So you can also use that method. So just press out, but you don't need to use anything to cut. You just press it out from your hands and make it tinier, and it will cut out. And the third method is using your spoon. Any spoon that has depth, you can still use it to cut out your puff, and it will still give you a round shape. Can you see? This particular spoon is found in most of all these shops that sell all this rubber stuff. So you just go there and get it. Now this one is like a shocker. When I taught my students this particular method, they were so amazed. This is 1 tablespoon. Any spoon that has depth or that has a hole, just cut it out, but make sure you oil your spoon. If you're using either that yellow spoon or your tablespoon, make sure you oil your spoon. Then scoop out the amount you want and start frying. And now if we start frying, I will show you the hand method. I will also show you the spoon method, so that you will see that, okay, what I'm actually saying here, it's a fact. So it's not a must that you should use your hands. So if you don't want to use your hands, you can use your spoon. And also, if you don't have this particular type of tablespoon, you can use the other type that also has depth. Just anything that has depth. Once you oil that spoon, it will give you a round puff. Do you understand? So that's basically it. So now it's time for us to fry, and make sure your oil is hot before putting in your puff. So this is me using my hands. Can you see as I'm putting it, I'm using my thumb to cut it into the oil. It's very simple. So all you need to do is just to practice. Do you understand? In fact, there is nothing to practice here. Once you just pack the puff, press out the amount you want, and then use your thumb to cut it out. Like your thumb is like a knife, so use it to cut it out. So this is me just removing the ones that are already due, and I will leave the rest to fry properly. So I just remove it. Now we'll be using our 1 tablespoon. You will see the outcome right now. Like, you'll be so surprised. So actually, I'm just fetching with my 1 tablespoon. I'm just fetching almost half of the tablespoon. I'm not filling my tablespoon, but you can fill up your tablespoon. You also get a bigger puff. You can make it smaller. Do you understand? So it depends on you. So let's keep on adding. I would like you to see the outcome, so that you know that you must not use your hands. If you have any spoon that has depth, or anything that is small that has depth, and I think this spoon method is the simplest. Like there are also methods where you see people using, is it this Swan water bottle? That's this water bottle. You know, when you buy water bottle now, they'll have to open the cover and pour in the batter. I don't really fancy that method. I think that's a long process. But if you can use these 4 processes I have taught you, I think you won't have any problem in molding your puff. Can you see everything is so round? Like, do you admire this process? Let me know what you think. Like, which method do you prefer? from this 4 method I've shown you, the hand method, or better still, do you prefer the one that comes from beneath your hands, or you like the spoon method or the tablespoon method? Let me just know the method you like. Do you understand? And have you ever come across this particular spoon method? So this is how to fry your puff. So whether you use your hands, it will come out round. Whether you use a spoon, it will come out round. So it depends on the amount you're scooping out from your spoon or from your hands. So you can watch this video as many times as possible so that you get the concept of this whole puff making. This one doesn't soak oil. Do you understand? So it's so perfect for your parties, for your get together and what have you. So if you have any video suggestion or any video request, I would like to see it at the comment section. If you have any questions, drop your questions at the comment section, and see you. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel, because this week you'll be learning a lot from this channel. Thank you so much. I love you all. Bye.